Hey my beautiful lost souls, welcome back to a regular ass video, no tarot reading. This video is going to be a spiritual lesson. Basically in today's video, I'm going to be talking about self-esteem, right? Self-perception, other people's perception on you, and societal standards. What inspired me to make this video, because if y'all don't know, it's always a reason. With these videos, with these kinds of videos, it's always a reason why I'm filming the video. And no shade to this person. I'm sure they meant no harm by it. But basically, somebody commented under my video titled "Why I Deserve um a million subscribers," which, by the way, if you haven't watched that video, go watch it. It's pretty funny, kind of chilled back, laid back video. Basically, somebody was like, keep doing you, but hey, word of advice, something that could probably help is, taking off the bonnet, fixing up your hair, and putting on some nice clothes. No shade, no shade. I had to respond like, hell no, baby. I'm gonna come on here looking like me, looking like how I do. And let me tell you why, right? Let's get this straight. I don't give a damn about what anybody has to say about me, especially if it's negative. And it's no shade. Even if you have something positive to say about me, I feel like we should all be like this. Like, you shouldn't care. It's not moving me. I am very much happy. Like, I love support. I love the girlies being like, oh my gosh, you look beautiful. Like, period. But either way, it's not moving me. You understand? It's not going to change me. It's not changing my perception of myself, right? And that is because I love myself and I have high self-esteem, high self-regard, okay? Now, it took me a while to get here. I'm not gonna act like I was born like this. I've always kind of been insecure, even as a child. Like literally, my mom used to always try to take pictures of me, and I remember like I hated taking pictures because I didn't want to be like, well, this is how I used to say it as a child, like in my head, I didn't want to be ugly for the pictures. So I've always kind of had some type of insecurity, but I'm I'm at the point in my life where this is the highest my self-esteem has ever been, and can't nobody bring me down, right? Let me tell you something. I'm a very experimental person, right? So first of all, let's just get this straight. I'm not a beauty channel. I am not a beauty channel. I am an opinionated channel. I am a verbal channel. Okay? I might one day, I do want to do a video on like hair, like basically me doing a hairstyle, because my hair is a part of who I am, but it's not a big part of who I am. You understand? So most majority of the content of my channel revolves around verbal. Okay, we meaning you and me, we're focusing on what's coming out this mouth. Okay, peep how we're focusing on what's coming out this mouth. This is not a visual channel. This is not a beauty channel. If you want to go to somebody, you want to see somebody get dressed up, go to a beauty guru channel. Okay, but this not that. All right. um I'm very experimental. Like, okay. Let me say this first. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I don't give a damn about public perception. I don't care. Because I love myself, because I have high self-esteem and I don't need public validation. For example, let me tell you something. Take my hair for example. I dyed my hair blonde, and blonde is a pretty in your face, bold kind of color, right? I also dyed my eyebrows, which I'm pretty sure probably shook up a couple people. And I remember I dyed my eyebrows, and when I did it, no shade, no shade, but my aunt was like, "Oh my gosh, like why is your eyebrows like that? Like, oh my gosh, why would you do that?" Like, because my eyebrows are already thin, and because I dyed them, it kind of looks invisible. So, she was just like, "Oh my gosh, you shouldn't have done that." And then obviously my grandmother saw my hair and she was like, "Oh my gosh, your hair, like, why would you dye it blonde? It looked better black." Whatever, right? To add on to that, I also have I wouldn't say unique, but it's just unique to me. You understand? It's not like out of this world, but I have a sense of fashion that speaks to me. And I remember like when I would be with my cousin in New York and I would wear a certain thing, she'd be like, "Oh my gosh, like why are you wearing that? Like that looks crazy." This all goes to say that even though I've, kind of gotten backlash, especially with this hair color, y'all, like for some reason, out of all the hair colors I've ever done, this hair color right here, I've gotten the most backlash. Like, I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the eyebrows, which I dyed my eye, like, side note, I dyed my eyebrows blonde because it's my biggest pet peeve. Like, I can't, like, my hair color has to match my eyebrows. Okay, so I can't have this super blonde hair and then my eyebrows are black. Like, no, baby, it gotta match. So I like to match. Anyways, although I've gotten tons of backlash, people have had their opinions, negative and positive, mainly negative. It's not moving me at the end of the day, because one of the easiest spiritual lessons for me to learn is, at the end of the day, these people are not paying your bills. Like, stop trying to please society. Live life for you. Live life for you. Do not live for other people. Because you're going to grow, you know what I mean? You're going to waste time. You're going to waste years, turn around and regret every single moment of it. So live life for you, okay? Do not live for others. If I spent majority of my life, if I continue to spend majority of my life caring about what people think, I'd probably be miserable as fuck. Like, I don't care if my hair looks too blonde for you. I don't care if my eyebrows, they look too invisible for you. I don't care if my clothes, they're not looking good to you. I don't care, right? And the thing is, I've realized that a lot of people, the reason why they come to me and they're like, oh my gosh, why are you wearing that, is because they don't have the confidence. They can't see themselves, stepping out of a norm, stepping out of what's trending, stepping out of what people are, wearing. They stepping out of societal expectations. They can't see themselves in that predicament. So they're looking at you like, oh my gosh, like, girl, you really wearing this? Like, this not trending. Like, who's wearing that? Nobody's wearing that. Duh. I don't care. Like, first of all, the biggest thing to help you get into this mindset is to realize that these people ain't paying your bills. And it's no, like, yeah, all tea, no shade, like, real talk. These people are not paying your bills. You should not give a damn about what these people got to say at the end of the day, because the day has to end. Okay, like, these people ain't paying my bills. I don't care, right? And it's like, I don't know, like, it's just not that serious to me. I'm a very experimental person, right? So let me tell you something. In my opinion, I'm a 10 out of 10. Bitch, I'm beautiful. Period. Can't nobody tell me otherwise. I don't care what European beauty standards have to say. I don't care about none of that. I'm beautiful. And I know that I can get dressed up and I can do my hair a certain way and I could wear clothes, certain types of clothes to fit into societal beauty standards, so people could be like, oh my gosh. Because I promise you, if I dyed my hair back black, or just, a cool color, and I, got all dressed up, I'm pretty sure it'd be mad people in my comments like, oh my gosh, you're so pretty, you're so this, you're so that. But I don't care about their validation. I don't. I'm very experimental. I love, and first of all, I'm a very creative person, right? So not only do I express my creativity through, videos, verbal communication, but I also express my creativity through literature, drawing, art, and also fashion and my physical appearance. So one day, one year, I might have blonde hair. Next year, I might have purple hair. Next year, I might have blue hair. Next year, I might have green hair. Like, it all depends, right? And that's just who I am, right? I know I could dress up in this, that, and the third, but the point is, y'all, is that I look good with or without all of that. I look good dressed up and dressed down. I look good bonnet or no bonnet. Period. And you guys should think that as well. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it took me a while to get here. Like, it was one point where I thought I would never have high self-esteem, right? I'm on a high. Can't nobody bring me down. So I'm gonna just give you all an example. 2018, that was like 6 years ago. My self-esteem was on the ground. I had an eating disorder. I was overly analyzing like certain parts of my body, starving myself, working out super hard to try to alter my physical appearance, because I wanted to fit into societal beauty standards. I wanted to please, not please society, but you understand, like, I wanted that societal validation. I wanted other people to look at me and be like, oh my gosh, she's a bad bitch, da 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 da, right? Somebody you can take for example is, unfortunately, I have nobody else to like compare this to but Doja Cat, right? She mentions one point in her career she was just doing music and, aesthetically dressing for society because that's how she would make money. Obviously, you got to make what the masses like in order to, go viral and shit. But then it was one point where it was like a switch where we really know what happened. Okay, she sold her soul and they humiliating the fuck out of her right now. But basically, let's just take the other example, right? Let's take the other reasoning. Basically, she came to a point where she was like, you know what, I'm done. I'm done living for other people. I want to do what makes me happy. And she shaved her head for whatever reason. She shaved her eyebrows and she started truly dressing like how she wanted to dress. That is kind of what my story is like, right? Depression was bad, eating disorder, body dysmorphia, damn near. And I got to a point slowly but surely. It took me, honestly, it's been 6 years. It took me like 4 years to completely like get to this point. And don't get me wrong, I still have my moments, y'all. Like it, no shade with it. I still have my moments where I do pick apart my body sometimes. I'm like, I could work on this. I could probably work out. Let me start doing sit-ups again, right? So I do have my moments where I'm like, things could be a little bit better, but overall, I'm not as bad as I was before. Okay? So, yeah, that's all I have to say, y'all. I be coming up on here in a bonnet and I'm not gonna change. Period. And let me tell you something. If wearing a bonnet is what's stopping me from getting 1 million subscribers, bitch, then maybe it ain't worth it. Like, I don't know. If wearing a bonnet is what's stopping my flow, I guess the 1 million subscribers ain't worth it. But I just wanted to make this video once and for all because you don't know how many people come on my channel. Like, this is not the first person. And she wasn't even being disrespectful, but I had people in the past be very disrespectful and be like, oh my gosh, you're in a bonnet. Let me tell you something. Sit down and really listen to this. Why the hell would I do a whole get ready with me, get dressed, do my hair and everything just to sit down in my room and talk shit and make and film videos? Why would I do that? Most majority of my videos are in the privacy of my own home. I'm not gonna be like, no. So yeah, you guys, I kind of unconditioned myself. Basically, I deconditioned my mind to appreciate who I am. Like, unfortunately, there are a lot of girls who don't feel pretty unless they got their hair and their nails done. I feel pretty. I feel beautiful in this state. And that's why I have the confidence as well to come up on here dressed any old kind of way because I know when I do dress up, I'm still gonna be bad. As in, I'm still gonna be a pretty girl, whether I'm dressed down or up. But and let me tell you something. True self-esteem and true self-confidence is looking like this and still feeling like a 10. That's true self-esteem, right? And another piece of advice for y'all out there. It's all about your mindset. Okay, that is how you truly gain self-esteem, self-confidence. It's about your mindset. Let me use a poor example, right? There are some guys out there, and I've experienced this firsthand. There are some guys out there that visually may not be the best in societal terms, right? They may not be seen as the most aesthetically pleasing visually. But because they have charisma and they have that aura and they just have confidence within themselves, because they have all those things, they are able to attract women, multiple women, sometimes more women than, guys who are actually aesthetically pleasing because sometimes it's not about the physical. It's truly about your aura, the type of energy you're exuding, okay? My theory is that, look, if you sit there and you're always like, oh my gosh, I'm so ugly, oh my gosh, I don't look pretty, oh my gosh, like you keep pointing out your flaws, guess what? Sometimes, no offense, like people may only see you as the flaws you keep pointing out. But if you walk around like, oh, I'm a baddie, like I'm a pretty girl, I'm beautiful, I'm drop dead gorgeous, guess what? People that's what they will then start to see into you. Is almost like manifestation. Speak it, put it out into the universe, and so it will be. Okay? So that's my biggest advice when it comes to self-esteem is do not constantly bring yourself down. Stop the negative talk. Don't overanalyze your body again. I have my moments here and there, but it's definitely not as bad as it used to be. And stop looking for societal validation, period. Don't look for other people to tell you you're pretty. Like, and now I can see it in other people when, like, no offense, I be seeing other people post certain pictures, and it's like, yeah, you trying to get that validation, girl. Like, live for yourself, okay? Do whatever the hell you want to do. Don't be afraid. And yeah, that is how I got confident within myself. That's how I have high self-esteem, and that is truly how I stopped giving a fuck, and why I will never give a fuck, okay? I will never stop wearing a bonnet. Be mad about it, girl. Like, I don't know what to tell you. And I'm not addressing the person that made the comment. I don't want her to feel bad. Like, no, girl, she was trying to be genuine for real. But I just wanted to use this as an example. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna change, period. So shout out to anybody who's watching this video. I just wanted to tell you, you are drop dead gorgeous, you are beautiful, everything of everything under the above. And child, it's 1 o'clock, I'm tired as fuck. Look, you pretty, that's all you need to know, okay? You're beautiful on the inside and out. And that's also something that, like, keeps me going as well. I have a beautiful soul, so my it's bound to show. What is in the inside is bound to show on the outside, period. It don't matter how pretty you are sometimes. Like, I've seen some of the prettiest people with the nastiest attitudes. And for me personally, it don't matter how pretty you are. If your attitude is disgusting, you're automatically, like, just not that attracted to me. So, yeah, you guys. Literally, it's 1 a.m. I am about to hit the hay, go to bed. Again, I'm coming up on here in my natural state. Should I also show y'all what I'm wearing so we could, like, really get into the vibe? Regular t-shirt. Okay. Regular t-shirt. I just put these shorts on. I was in my underwear, y'all. I just put these shorts on just to, like, show y'all what I was wearing. Yep, that's how I look. And I also have a pimple patch. So, yes, you guys, that's how I look. Period. And I'm still a 10. The fuck? Who gonna check me? Anyways, hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm tired as fuck. Peace the fuck out. See you guys. Mwah.